This whole process is what you experience, through food and, I mean, that's kind of like our culture, you know what I'm saying?
It's true. I'm like, this is hilarious. I've never done this, but this is comfortable. At the same time, I'm like, that's weird, but we're gonna do it. This is a good way to get to talking.
Yeah. I love it here.
Well, it's not really an obstacle anymore. I think it was like an adjustment process when I first got more attention for my work, but I really think it's just about knowing what everything is. Promotion is promotion, marketing is marketing, getting to know and share yourself. You want to be able to be in a place where you can be that sincere. I think it's just about knowing that there's a time and place for everything, and my creative process is a private time, and I'll treat it as such. And then when I want to share or when I want to learn, that's when it's time for me to express that to the world. But I think when you don't know yourself and how you are, and you start falling into the regimen of a system or an industry, it can become an obstacle. I think I figured myself out in it before it became an obstacle, So now it's all good. I know why I go out when I go out. I go out usually to support people or to get to know people. And I think that with our indie level in the 2000 era, we forgot that you still need the same agency. You still need to use the same processing to get these things accomplished, You can't put out an album and not develop a demand for it, You can't assume that because people know you or like you, that translates into them being able to afford you. Especially in the days that we live in right now. Like, everybody's struggling. Our country is struggling. So you're going to have to make sure that there's something prepared to make people want to purchase. This is a luxury, and as much as we'd like to believe it, America's not the land of luxury right now. It really isn't. A new level of industry. We have to be more business oriented than we had to be maybe in the 90s or the 80s. And we don't have to suffer from saying somebody robbed me. You don't have to be in that position. It means you have to work harder, but you don't have to say, oh, I had a great life and I had all this fun with my advance and then I got nothing in. Come on, we don't need to tell those stories. I'm part of a artist collective, New Rap Order. We're all teaching artists, and we all have other skills and trade that go into the work that's necessary for an industry, like graphic designers and stage managers, marketing division. So we work together that way to support each other in building up all of that administration behind the music. And I focus a lot more on my art right now and not on an industry, because I'm writing an album and I need to make sure that I'm giving something that is fresh, is fulfilling, and can fit into the world that people are living in. I don't feel like there's necessarily a platform that's prepared for me, like a market that says, oh, this is the type of music she does. And I don't really think I do one style of music enough for that market to be there. But I do feel like my music is fitting into a pop culture well. And that's not because I'm into pop music. I just am not. I'm not really happy with the fact that there's not a lot of living energy that you hear in a lot of music. You're hearing a lot of production. You don't know who did it. You can't feel where they're coming from. There's a lot of disconnection. So that's pretty much my only complaint. But I do feel that I'm making music that's relative enough where it can fit in amongst the world that I live in.